basically I'm outside. I'm not sure if you can see. I washed my hair. I'm not sure if you can see the end results. By next a nice tree. It's a nice park there. There's something wrong with my computer in my house. Like, it doesn't let me. The internet's really horrible, and it doesn't let me do live readings, tarot readings, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Maybe I need to reset the computer. I need like a professional to come and help me out, you know? Someone that knows what they're gonna do, what they're doing. Yeah, so either I need to do the readings, tarot readings from my phone, or, you know, what does it look like? Is it okay? This side's not too good. It is what it is, you know, I don't care. It's fun. You know what I mean? Anyway, so there's something wrong with this phone. It's so simple that it doesn't let you flip around. Wait a second. Maybe. Unless you take a picture, but nothing more. Maybe I should take a picture for my new dating profile on Tinder. I doubt I'll find anyone, but you know, it's just a distraction, you know? Like, I feel really lonely these days, and I kind of want to move back to New York, but I would need to set myself up. Basically, I broke up with the boyfriend. Thank God, I just can't take it anymore. But, so, I did rely on him a lot for stuff, and I felt less alone in a way, but I feel like it's much better to just, like, how do you say? It's much better to be alone than to be with somebody and be miserable. You know what I mean? I'd rather be alone in my misery than be with somebody who makes me even more miserable than I already am. You know? I want to show you, like, around, but this phone is, like, a cheaper phone, so... Because my other phone fell in the toilet, basically, and, should I put on lipstick? My other phone fell in the toilet, and, so, it broke. The screen is like, I think it's working, but the screen is black. You can't really see anything. 1 second. You can't really see anything. You know? It's like completely black, so I had to buy a new phone because the other phone I was using is old also, and I'm not really tech savvy. Like, I bought like a router, like one of those things that you like, wireless stuff that you put a SIM card in it, you pay for it, internet, and then you plug it into the computer and it's supposed to do internet. But when I first tried it, it was like, how do you say, when I first tried to plug it in, it worked, but then it was really slow, and it kept like breaking up. Like, my internet's really bad, so then I tried to fix it, and then I broke it more, and now it doesn't work at all. It doesn't connect at all, so I'm left with mobile hotspot to use for my computer. Like, if I want to watch anything for birds. I like a show called Lie to Me, you know, and you want to watch it on the computer, but you can't because the internet's so slow. You know what I mean? There's so many crows here, I don't know where they come from. Crows, green birds. It's a really nice spot here. I think I'm going to come here to, like, chill and read, or maybe even just like to watch my stuff. Basically, my friend Ariella and Eliezer from, I shouldn't say her name on here, but I gave her my dog for good because of my boyfriend, because, my ex, he was really jealous of my animals. So she basically fixed the eye. She paid like $500 to like fix the dog's eye because she had cherry eye. And so she had cherry eye. And now basically she has another dog that's a male. It's a bit older, but he still has his instincts. His name is Ducasi, like a duke. And my mind's going blank. So basically, my dog Raspberry, she's not my dog anymore, but because I gave it away. But she went into heat, so he's been mounting her all day, and she just can't. My friend just can't handle it anymore because it's just too much drama. So she's like, "Can you just keep her for like 2 weeks so that until she's done being in heat?" She's like, "Yeah, I think Ducasi got a hold of her and actually mounted her, but she thinks he actually got a hold of her, but shit." But she's hoping that she's not pregnant. Because they say, like, the first round for a dog, when they first go into heat, like, the first year they shouldn't get pregnant. And, second year they can. And I said to her, well, let's hope she's not pregnant, but if she is, then I'll just take one of the babies. You know what I mean? Because it'd be a really cute dog. It'll be like, her dog is like a poodle, small poodle, like slightly bigger than my doggy that I gave her. And my dog is like a Chihuahua mix Pomeranian, but really small. So, what the hell is this? I'm looking at the phone. It's like, this phone is crap. Anyway, so, yeah, that's the story. See? This is a nice place to be. It's a bit cool. It gets cool at night, They say, like, oh, Israel is so hot and so hot, but no, it's not. It's cold most of the year. Even, like, yesterday, it was a miracle. It rained. In June, it never rains in Israel. But yesterday, it drizzled a little bit. There was clouds in the sky. It was very unusual, So, that was interesting. Weather change. What do you think of my haircut, guys? I did it on my own. By accident, I cut my hand. I don't know if you can see, it's still bleeding while I was cutting my hair, so yeah, that's the story. Anyway, I'm gonna, when I get home, actually, look what I bought. Basically, I love pickles, so I bought myself pickles. I think I look really Russian in this hairstyle, especially with the red hair. Okay, I bought myself pickles. I love pickles. Peaches? If I had to choose the last meal, I know what I would want to eat. God forbid. If it came to that. God forbid. Why am I even thinking that way? Tomatoes. I got myself cucumbers. I always have like these dirty thoughts when I'm like in the store and I'm like trying to check if the cucumbers are like firm enough, they're not rotten, And a certain thought comes to my mind whenever I touch it or look at it. Word. Right? Am I the only one? And I have this deodorant. The other deodorant I use is like a Dove roll-on, and it is crap. Like, I sweat like a pig with that deodorant. So I started using spray-on deodorants like this type, and it works much better. I'm not like sweating as much, because here the climate is kind of very sunny, so You know what I mean? Yeah. So the girl in the store, they don't let you, here they don't, I don't know how it is in America these days, but here they don't let you just take like a basket when you go shopping, or one of those push carts. You have to like give them your ID, you know? I guess they have a lot of people that try to steal the carts and stuff, so put it back in the bag. So I had a hard morning, not gonna lie. I went to get my dog, not my dog, but it's my friend's dog now, my Raspberry. And she was really happy, Raspberry was really happy to see me. I was pretty shocked, you know? And I was like shocked. And here's a nice, it's not natural. Like this stuff is not natural. Like everything in Israel is like built up. They like planted the trees, and like if you look around on the floor, you can see like there's the hoses. Without it, it just dies. The trees die. See those brown, it like waters the trees. So it's not like natural, like you go to any other country and there's like trees that just can survive on its own. Do you know what I mean? But it's very nice, even so, you know. Anyway, so I left my dog in the house and my cat, and I feel like, I don't know what it is, but my animals are so intelligent, you know, like, they know, like, I understand what they're trying to ask me, you know. Like, I made myself fish earlier, and I made one for them, split it in half, and then there was some skin left from my fish, so I wanted to give it to the cat and the dog. But basically, Raspberry, the dog, she was full, so she was just guarding the piece of fish, and I knew that. And she's growling at Amber, my cat, and Amber comes to me and she starts meowing. And I understood that he wants the fish. So I took my doggie and I took her away so that Amber can go eat it. And Amber is kind of my orange cat. He's kind of like a dog in a way. Like, he just follows me everywhere, you know? But he's scared of, like, he's like a cat. You know, cats like to hide and hunt. They're not like dogs. So, like, I took the dog for a walk just outside the building, and Amber's following me. Amber was just following me around, and at one point he got scared, so he climbed up a tree, and then he was scared to come down. Oh my god. I was like trying to encourage him to come down, and he figured a way to get down the tree. He had no problem getting up, but getting down was another story. So, yeah, if you're wondering what happened with my ex, basically, I don't suggest anyone from two different cultures to come together, because it's a recipe for disaster. You know, like the 90 Day Fiancé people, they go out of their way to meet people from different countries, different cultures, you know? And then they all get divorced, or everyone gets divorced anyway, but like, from the onset, there's like major disaster going on, like culture clashes, you know? So my ex was Middle Eastern. Like, his mother was from Iran, his father was from Turkey, and a different mindset, and he was very aggressive. He like helped me out a lot with technical stuff, which, you know, I have a hard time dealing with, it was nice and knowing that he helped me, but his expectations of a woman, you know, are so different from the Western society, you know, and from other cultures in general, you know. And also, I won't blame it completely on his culture. I'll blame it on just who he is. He's like very controlling and very jealous of my animals. And like, I told him from the beginning, like, He's like, I should be coming first. I'm number one. Like, I told him from the beginning, I love animals. So, you know. And he would get, like, really angry when I would pet my cat. He would tell me I'm sick. The way you pet your cat is disgusting. Sick. You know? He'd get really jealous. And that's actually one of the reasons we broke up, because I went to his house to give him cream for his back. He was having a hard time. And I showed up at the door because I saw the cat on the way to his house. I saw my Amber, and I picked him up, and I knocked on his door with Amber in my arms. So he, like, flipped out. He freaked the hell out, and, you know, he said some nasty words. And I was, like, terrified because, like, I am scared of people with tempers. You know what I mean? I'm scared of people with tempers. You know? So, he has, like, really negative, bad energy when he's angry. Which is a lot of the time. It's not, like, just one time that he's angry. He gets angry, like, every day. Like, every time I would see him, it would be, like, at least once a day I'd be crying, you know? Like, that's not normal for me, you know? It's not normal for me to be around somebody and feel like I'm scared or I need to cry every time I'm around that person, you know? It's not healthy. So I'm much happier to be alone. And like if I would cry, he would call me a drama queen, you know? Validating my feelings. So I explained to him, you know, my feelings, you know? And then he, you know, towards the end, he says to me, I was nice to you the past 2 days. I was very gentle with you, and you brought the cat to my house. I said, oh, only 2 days out of a year you were nice to me. All the other days, like, it's hard for him to just be a decent person, you know, like, it's hard for him to just be normal and kind and nice and caring emotionally, you know? And the 2 days out of the whole year that he's nice to me, you know, therefore, whatever. Therefore, I need to forgive him for everything. I have to suck his dick and everything else, you know? Yeah, so that's the story of me venting about the ex. Yeah, what was it about, like, the 2 days he was nice to me? I would read you his messages, but for some reason my phone and my computer is just crap, so I can't see the messages even, whatever. But it's like, I was nice to you for 2 days, and then you come to my door with the cat in your arms. You're sick. You're rude. I wasn't feeling well. You're supposed to take care of me first. And I'm just like, he told me to come later on, right? And I said to myself, you know what? He said he's cleaning the house. I said, you know what? I'll just go to his house, drop off the arnica and the cream for his shoulder, and then I'll go away, and then I'll come back later when he's done cleaning. So when I showed up, and I gave it to him, but he saw the cat in my arms, he thought something else, and he flipped out, you know, and then he wanted me to come back after he was rude to me. And I said, no thank you. Then, hear this. Then he dumped me. And then he started cursing me out. He started telling me how bad I am, you know. I'm useless, I'm this, I'm that. You know, I'm like, I don't need this. I don't care how much someone does for me. It doesn't give you a pass to emotionally abuse me because you do some technical things for me and take care of a lot of my things that I need. Like, I'd rather pay him for what he did for me than owe him anything or take any of his nasty abuse, you know? So, I live here. Guests are in the house. Maybe I'll let them out. I'm going up the steps to my house. Yeah, so that's what happened, really. You know? Like, I wasn't even happy with this guy. I felt like I didn't feel beautiful near him. I didn't feel desired. I didn't feel like a woman. I didn't feel any emotional, loving feelings to him. Hello, baby. He's a doggy. Yeah. I love you. I know. Come inside. Here's Amber. Amber. And the doggy. I'm not really allowed to have a dog in my house because the landlord doesn't let. But it's only for 2 weeks, so. Okay, talk to you later.